Hey all, welcome to Share Trek. This is Raj here. Today I want to talk to you about CRISPR Therapeutics because, first of all, we haven't spoken about it for quite a while. And also, in this morning, when I was recording the morning show, I saw a potential formation of an interesting technical pattern and wanted to explore it further. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. The pattern that I was talking about in CRISPR was a reverse head and shoulders pattern. Here I have for you the typical reverse head and shoulders pattern. And as you can see, I have marked the head and the shoulder. Next, if we draw a line across to connect the two peaks of the head, we get the neckline. The reverse head and shoulder pattern is a bullish pattern, and it indicates a change in the trend from bearish to bullish. Now, if we take a measurement from the bottom of the head to the neckline and transpose that above the neckline, we get the target bounce that we can expect from this pattern. So it kind of fixes a price target of the bounce back. Now, with that in mind, we need to scan the environment for bullish news such as new approval, new collaboration or tie-up, short squeeze possibility, etc. We should also look at our moving averages to see where the price may face resistance. All this will help us understand the probability and extent of bounce back. With that said, let me caution you that we need both technicals and fundamentals to arrive at a reliable direction. In this case, we are only looking at the technicals. So let's check out the chart in the TradingView platform and perform our analysis. Well, friends, it's 8:57 a.m. this morning, and the markets are yet to open. I'm on the process of recording this video, and the potential that I saw in this chart is here. You are looking at the chart for CRISPR Therapeutics. Each of these candles is a one-day candle, and I've zoomed out. I'm just going to move this around a little bit so that you can see clearly. So we have a head out here, we have a shoulder here, and we have the formation of another shoulder here. This side will become a shoulder if we bounce back up. So that is the wishful thinking that I'm having this morning for us. I'm hoping that we bounce back. Let me draw a neckline out here for us. Trend line, and let us connect these together. So this I will take as a neckline for us. And then I'm going to draw a line from here. I'm going to draw a line from the bottom of the head all the way to the neckline. So if I was to copy this line, let me say I'm going to copy this, cloning it, taking out the other side and putting it out here. So this indicates to us that we could potentially touch the resistance, which is out here at 92.72 cents. So that's the extent of the bounce back that we can see. However, on the way up, we are going to face challenges from the 10-day simple moving average, which is at 57.02. And we are going to face all these horizontal resistances that we have to cross over. And we are going to have to cross all these four simple moving averages, which will also start moving upwards. So many of these moving averages would not become a hurdle for us because they'll be moving along with us. They will turn around and start moving up. So what is very important for us is to see that we bounce back today. And the overall market is looking bearish. And one of our subscribers just put a comment and mentioned some very important point that I forgot in my morning show, that it is the quadruple witching day today. And therefore, we should expect to see a lot of bounce in the market potentially. And if that happens, we are going to turn around and move back up again, and it will complete the formation of the shoulder. And if the shoulder is formed, then we have to look forward to it moving upwards and facing all these hurdles. So that could be a trend reversal in place for CRISPR. That's what I think might happen. And if you look at the MACD, it is bearish, and the momentum is at close to 30%. And if you look at the past of CRISPR, there was one occasion when we went to 35%. That was on 2nd of December 2021. And we could potentially make that happen. If that happens, then we are not likely to have a head and shoulder out here. We may potentially slide down further. But I am rooting for a head and shoulder happening today, and then looking for a bounce back. So I would like to now go and have a look at all the other news items that we may have, which could potentially indicate a reversal. So to summarize, we already saw from a technical perspective how far CRISPR could bounce back. Now let us consider the environmental factors. CRISPR Therapeutics saw a significant increase in short interest in September. As of 30th September, there was short interest totaling 11,560,000 shares. That is an increase of 5.8% from the September 15th total of 10,930,000 shares. Currently, 16.1% of the shares of the company are sold short. Based on an average daily volume of 1.2 million shares, the short interest ratio is currently 9.1 days. So in terms of theory, typically stocks that have more than 10% of their shares shorted are ripe for a short squeeze. From this perspective, we could see a reversal. If we have more than 10 days volume shorted, it indicates the stock is susceptible to short squeeze. In case of CRISPR, we are at 9.1 days. So the question now is, will we bounce back? I think we should. And as Scott, one of our subscribers, pointed out, that today is the quadruple witching day. So I think that today is the most opportune opportunity for CRISPR to bounce back and create a shoulder. The second possibility is that we have the Q3 earnings coming up on 2nd November. Street expectation is an EPS of minus $2.278 per share and a revenue of $1.847 million. Maybe those investors who are thinking that CRISPR is going to disappoint have been shorting the shares, looking at the earnings coming up on 2nd of November. But probably they, like me, forgot that there is a quadruple witching coming around. That's also another possibility that we could count on. And CRISPR's full year Zacks consensus estimates are calling for earnings of minus 9.17 per share and revenue of $14.21 million. These results would represent year-over-year changes of minus 295.11% and minus 98.45% respectively. The current short sellers could be expecting that CRISP may report below expectations and the shares would tank. Personally, I think that SCD therapy is in high gear. CRISPR should do very well, and we should have some good news in the first quarter of next year. And the head and shoulder pattern should definitely bounce off, especially with quadruple witchings. So I think that there is plenty of gains in store. Of course, this is my personal opinion, and this is my technical analysis. It's not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence before making any decisions on CRISPR. But please let me know what you guys think. Put your opinion as well as price targets in the comments. That's all for today, my friends. If you like this video, please press the like button as it helps the channel. And if you are not yet subscribed, please press the subscribe button and help me grow this channel. And as the channel grows, my enthusiasm to do more deeper dive and more detailed videos will increase, and we'll all have a lot of fun. Thanks and goodbye for now.